Hey, welcome to the Distinctively Different podcast. I'm your boy Stretch, aka at the Real Cliff Jr. And don't I have a great show for you guys today? I have some amazing guests that's on the roster today. But without further ado, I am going to get into my special guest that's going to be on the show with me today, co-hosting. So let's give a huge shout out for the people that I'm about to put on. Miss Pretty Black in the building. Miss Pretty Black, how you doing, Pretty Black?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. Then I have the lovely Kelly Harris in the building. Okay, she is a realtor. She's in the building. So shout out to Kelly. Hey, how you doing, Kelly?
Hello, I'm well. How's everyone?
Awesome. We also have Juice the Metaphysical in the building. What's up, Juice? What's going on, brother? And then last but not least, we have Leslie in the building. So give it up for the co-host.
Hey,
Whoop. Super excited.
All right. Woohoo.
Super excited. So do you guys want to get in the introduction? I'll start with Pretty Black up top. We'll go to Kelly, then Leslie, and then, of course, Juice the Metaphysical. Let's do an introduction really quick.
Hello, I'm Pretty Black, rocking with DDP.
Hey.
And I do hair, I do lashes, I do nails, and I also make candles. You can follow me on Facebook under Kiana, QIANAUGH.
All right, that's what's up. Y'all heard it from there. Pretty Black in the building. What's going on, Miss Kelly Harris?
Hey, hello everyone. All is well. Thank you. I'm rocking with distinctively different podcast tonight. So couldn't make last week, was having some technical issues, but I'm thankful to be here. So I'm a realtor broker with FC Tucker Company. I also am the colors that design for Davis Homes. So I help design the interior and exterior the colors and options for the house. So if you're looking or just wanting some information on real estate, anything from buying to selling to investing, please feel free to reach out. Follow me on Instagram, homesbykelly.harris, and also find me on Facebook at Kelly Harris.
Awesome. We're going to move over to the lovely Leslie. How you doing, Leslie?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
Okay, so you can follow me on Facebook at Leslie Dudley. Same thing on Instagram. And I'm just ready to get the show started.
Let's get it. Juice the Metaphysical, what's going on for you, brother? All right, we got Juice the Metaphysical here. So, all right, we're going to get in without further ado. I'm super excited. Okay, he's having some technical issues right now, but we're going to get into it. So I have some special guests on my show today. I'm super excited to have these special guests on the show. So I'm about to remove y'all from the stream really quick so I can bring them on the stream. Let's get it. Without further ado, guys, let's welcome Jasmine, Mathews, and, of course, KJ Dullen with Hood and Classy to the stream, y'all. What's up, Hood and Classy? How y'all living?
Hey, how's it going?
What's happening, brother?
Hey. So I'm so excited to have you guys a part of this show. So let's get into basically talk about basically what you guys do and all of that. But before we do that, I want to do a quick screen share so I can show our guests basically the video that started it all, that got viral. So let's get ready to do that. Let's get it. Hold on 1 second, guys. We're about to do a screen share. You guys bear with me with the technical side of everything. All right, here we go. We're about to get started.
No, you sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable, so maybe we should put Kalani in her place.
No, I never said that.
Yes, you most certainly did.
No, I didn't think that. Listen, I said, Brooke, is your mother
Get
speaking
your
for
finger
you? Do you want
out
to
of
be
my face. Girls out there.
That's
Hilarious. Okay, so that is the video that basically started it all for you guys. So I want you guys to give a quick introduction of yourself and basically what you guys do. So I'll let you start off, KJ and Jasmine. Take it away.
Well, basically what we do, we content creators, entertainers, and actors. We we just like to have fun and, bring a smile to others' faces.
Well, you better do that and let them use you. So if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know, we're gonna really quickly talk about. I know everybody's on this thrill and this high right now, but we're gonna get in and talk about some things that you guys are doing. So real quick, you guys are in a film now, Broken Silence. So there we go. There's Broken Silence. You both are in this film. Tell us a little bit more, Jasmine, about Broken Silence and how that came about.
Okay.
Yeah, come on, Lee. Tell us, Lee. Come
on, Lee.
So this was written and produced by Dullen and Jackie Boyd.
Phenomenal.
And really this movie is about generational curses and how, we're navigating through those curses to break those curses in hopes to, bring awareness to, what a generational curse is. And then, of course, obviously trying to lead people to Christ.
Use them, Lord.
So, yeah, that's what that's about. I'm trying to make sure I say just enough, but not too much to give it away, because it's really a phenomenal film.
Amazing. Super excited. So if you guys don't know, these two phenomenal individuals, very phenomenal individuals. I met these two first when we were doing, KJ Dullen, we kind of go way back to like Pacer Academy days back then. But we started on Her Lies, His Secret. Her Lies, His Secret. It's a film by DeMarco Plays. We started there where, of course, Jasmine and KJ were the lead of Her Lies, His Secrets. So I want to kind of talk about really brief how you guys met in Her Lies, His Secrets and how you guys kind of developed into going into Hood and Classy, and as far as how this wonderful relationship got started. So I'll let you guys take it away.
Don't
get nervous now. Okay. So as he said, we were the leads. We played husband and wife on the set. And basically, long story short, all of this chocolate walked in on set and he couldn't resist. So that's really
you was a chocolate?
That's really what happened. And he was just like,
That's phenomenal. The real story is I can't believe you dropped that off like that. And the real story is she seen all this big fun and physicalness walk in, and she already played my stage wife, and I think I don't want to throw nobody under the bus or nothing like that. But everybody wanted Jazz, and I was just chilling, man. Really wasn't shooting my shot. I was just being me. And of course, Jazz noticed me being me and wanted a piece of me, and the rest is history.
Favorite meal was chocolate. Right. So I want to congratulate you guys on all of your endeavors. Like I said, we first met on Her Lies, His Secrets, where these two individuals were just playing a character, basically husband and wife on stage. And one thing I can say about Jasmine is that she's a very prayerful woman. A very spiritual woman, and she'll keep you covered. Okay. So most definitely how that relationship developed was just nothing but God and these two individuals coming together. They have already, of course, had their life experiences, being through things. And I think that them working together and moving forward in these different projects is a phenomenal thing. So I'm super excited about that, about Hood and Classy. So what do you guys have next coming up with Hood and Classy? Can you guys talk more about that?
So when we started Hood and Classy, it was obviously in the midst of the pandemic. So we were at home just like everybody else. And once everything was shut down and, you're not on stage, we're like, okay, we got to find a different way to create. Right. So it turned into pranks. So now we are wanting to showcase, our talents, and we want to bring people into our lives. So that's why, our tagline is, laughter, love, and lifestyle, because we want to make sure that we really hone in on those three topics. So what you're going to see in the future with Hood and Classy is a lot more of writing from KJ. If y'all didn't know, the man writes and he's really good. We've got a director now. We've got somebody who's filming for us now. So we're really just trying to level up, trying to set ourselves apart from other content creators.
Amen. Wonderful thing. Wonderful thing. So I'll open up the floor with anyone that has any questions for KJ and Jasmine. If you guys haven't already seen the YouTube clip, we'll show that clip here in a minute, the video that started it all. And of course, we'll show another clip. So does anybody have any questions really quick before we go into that? All right. Nobody with questions.
I got a question.
Oh, please do ask it.
Okay, here we go.
What you mean? So you really gonna tell these folks that I just couldn't resist the chocolate and leave it at that?
Anybody else have any other questions?
See what I'm saying?
Any questions? I got a question. So, okay, so since nobody has a question, I'm going to ask the question. Do you remember, we're going to do a quick little trivia real quick. Do you guys know how many, yeah, I got to get ready for this one here. How many videos do you guys have uploaded on YouTube? Do you guys know the number?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
Maybe.
So can
you maybe 40, 50?
Okay, between 1 and 100. Okay, between 1 and 100, Hood and Classy. What is the number that you would say how many videos that you guys have uploaded?
I'd say probably 41.
52.
41, 52. Well, of course, you know your boy did his research, and I had to hand personally count out all the videos. You guys have, talk about 85 videos on YouTube, okay? You guys have 2.9K views on your egg smashing prank video. Of course, your busted challenge, which is 5.3 million views. So that is wow. that is 5.3 million views on the busted challenge. So we're gonna get into showing that clip of the busted challenge really quick. But in the meantime, before I go into that, are you guys sure y'all don't got no questions? Nobody has any questions? No.
I just want to know, when you first started, was it hard for you? Did you think that y'all would succeed to where you are now?
Okay, good question.
Is that first started YouTube or acting?
Acting.
Acting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. You want to answer first?
No, I actually did not want to act. I'm a trained dancer.
You gotta specify that. They're gonna think you're a stripper.
I was about to. with the ballet background, and so I've always been a background dancer on stage. And I was pulled to the front, and I've just been doing it ever since. I didn't set out to act at all. I just wanted to dance.
Amazing.
Girl, I'm telling you, man, the girl see me on stage, it was like, I got to be his stage boy. No, for me, I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna say I seen this and all the success that has now come with agencies and things like that. But when I was about 12 or 13, I did some acting at the Phoenix Theater, and I ended up getting in trouble in school, and my mama punished me by taking me out of that. And I ended up doing a stage play called Roxy, and I think back in 2017, and I just built off of that, and I just feel like God opened doors for me.
That's what's up.
Amen.
Now, what advice would you give a young teenage female or male if they wanted to do what you're doing now?
First and foremost, prayer, consistency.
First, yeah.
Prayer, consistency, and work ethic.
I would say, and this sounds real simple, but just do it. I know with me, I struggled with, am I too old now to try to start acting, or looking at the next person, trying to figure out, why I don't have what they don't have. There is only one you, and what God has for you is for you. So, baby, if you want to act, go and do it. and God is going to provide wherever He guides.
Oh,
Amen.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So real quick, we're going to get into the Busted video challenge that kind of got the 5.3 million views. If you guys don't know already, KJ is already a comedian. Not only is he an actor, but he is a comedian. And every time we was on set for rehearsal, I couldn't even keep a straight face trying to do my lines because KJ is always trying to make somebody laugh, trying to put a prank on somebody. So this is right up his alley for doing this, and he's just a natural. So a lot of things that you guys see in this content is just really natural of just creating things. Of course, things are created, but a lot of this stuff is like really natural. And I think in real life, if Jasmine was in front of him trying to do the Busted challenge, he would throw the same bucket of water on her. So let's get involved. Let's watch this really quick. I'm going to do a quick screen share, so you guys bear with me. And let's go to the Busted challenge video. Boom. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hood and Classy's channel on YouTube. I'm just here to tell y'all right now. Listen, that right there says that it all. So, good content creators. Anybody have any more questions for Hood and Classy right now that you guys might want to ask? Any questions?
No questions, but I would have did what he did on that Busted challenge. With water too.
Yeah, that
just water bucket of water.
Hey, listen. Hey, yeah, I can't have that. But listen, what people probably don't know on that video is I was actually in the middle. Here I am trying to do my part as a man and help out in the kitchen, right? So I'm in there. So I'm in there busting suds. So that was me scooping out dishwater and throwing it.
Oh man, hilarious!
My goodness.
So make sure, of course, you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, Hood and Classy. Please hit that subscribe button. If you guys do not know what the subscribe button looks like, of course, it looks a little something like that. It'll say subscribe now. Make sure you guys subscribe to Hood and Classy's YouTube channel. Phenomenal arts. I'm excited to have you guys a part of the show to talk about what you're doing. So let people know where they can follow you. And if you guys have any upcoming events, this will be the time to kind of let the folks know right now.
Okay, so you can follow me on Instagram, Jasmine_Janae. That's JENEI. And TikTok is Hood and Classy. So it's Hood_Classy.
Okay, KJ.
So y'all can follow me at Pornhub.com/ Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I'm playing with you. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, man, at the number 6 feet, the number 5 inches. So that's 6 feet 5 inches. On TikTok, like Jazz said, is Hood_Classy. On Twitter is KJ Dullen. And on YouTube, it's Hood and Classy, baby.
All right, Hood and Classy. So before we let you guys go, we're going to get into this trivia that, as I promised you guys. So let's see how much you know. Since I'm so Hood and Classy, let's see who really hood and let's see who really classy. So we're going to start off with the
I feel like I'm the best of both worlds, man.
Oh, man. So we're going to put it up on the screen, okay? Now, y'all see that right there on the screen, right? Okay. Yeah. Now this is for Jasmine because Jasmine is classy. She's not hood like KJ, but don't take her there because she'll go there. But what is this? Can you name the film that this is in? Okay, so I'm gonna put the question up. So Damon Wayans and Kadeem basically play Lenny and Willie, and I'm gonna get you, sucker. The running gag is that they can either take the blank or the what. So did they say, can they take the window or the wall, ride a bike, window or the stairs? Which one do you guys think?
Window or the stairs?
You better come through, you hood. You hood. Correct. Window or the stairs. That was an epic film of course, by the wins, and that was good. So good job, Jasmine. Okay, she got one. What you gonna do? Now, this trivia, okay, here we go. Okay, this is the comedian Michael, okay? So he plays in House Party 3. So was his name Show Enough, Showboat, or Showtime?
Oh, don't look at me.
This is for me?
Yeah, this is for you. Yeah.
That is Show Enough.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Wrong. Oh,
yes,
Lord.
definitely. It's Showtime.
No, it's Showboat. I mean,
no, it's Showboat. It's Showboat.
Showboat.
Showboat, not Showtime. It's Showboat. I'm sorry. Yeah. So it's Showboat. Okay. Well, good job still. Now, the last one that we have for the hood one, let's see. I think you'll be able to get this, Jasmine. I think you'll redeem yourself. In the movie Soul Food, what did Samuel call Bird back in the day? Did he call her Pepsi, soda, cola, or muffin?
Cola.
Who said that?
Don't be trying to help her out because she's struggling.
No. See, this one I set up her said cola. Basically, that might not be the answer. Which one do you think the answer is, Jasmine?
I remember this because I just remember her being called Bird the whole movie.
Yeah, this was a shock to me too.
So you see that?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
I don't
know. Come on, Jess.
I'm gonna say muffin. I don't know.
No, unfortunately, it's cola.
I thought they were trying to trick me.
Yeah, she was trying to help you, really, but it's cola. It's cola. Okay, now we're gonna go into KJ. We're gonna go into KJ and see if he knows his romance novels and see if he knows it really well. So let's go into this picture right here. Okay, and let's go into this. Okay, can you name what this feature film was from a single screenshot? Can you name this film, this movie?
What is it?
Name the film?
Name the movie.
That's my man Adam Sandler.
That's not the name of it, though.
Is that 40 Nights, 40 Dates? 52 Dates or something like that? First date time? 50 First Dates?
Yes. 51st Days.
Come on, man. Adam Sandler, one of my favorites. Yeah, come on, man. Don't be hating on me too much.
All right, so silly. All right, so we have.
I'm out here.
You're so silly. We out here. So we have another one. Think you can name the film in this explosive romantic film?
Was that romantic?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Is that a thin line between love and hate? Hold on. What's the fat dude?
It's like
hold on. Is that Stella got her groove back?
Oh, you tried it.
Hold on. What's the one where all the girls is it? Hold on. What's the one with all the women and that fat dude is having sex with one of them and he think he doing something but he ain't?
You know what it is.
What's the name? Oh my gosh! What's the name of that movie? That's embarrassing, man.
All right, I'm gonna
wait to exhale. That's waiting to exhale.
All right, too late. And then last but not least, I'm pretty sure you're gonna probably know this one. If you don't, this is crazy. Which one is this?
Yeah, if I don't, they'll kick me out the hood. That's Jason Lyrics.
Jason Lyrics. Yeah, good job. Super excited. You guys have been wonderful and great. You guys are super duper great. So we got more of an explosive show coming for you guys. We have some other guests on the show. Hood and Classy is going to stay on as long as they can. But of course, we appreciate their time here. Congratulations too on the 4-month-old little baby.
Appreciate it. I was shooting clubs up during the pandemic,
Not okay.
Yeah. So I am super excited. Like I said, these people are great people. I really appreciate you guys. Wonderful connection on set, offset. My daughter loves her Uncle KJ. She looks up to her Uncle KJ. and Jasmine are always finding ways to give back. So they've recently given a giveaway for Hood and Classy. So if you guys subscribe, you guys might be the next winners for the lunch giveaway. It started off with one person.
Yeah, we ready to trick some money off. Christmas coming up. We got something in store, man.
Right. So make sure that you guys subscribe to Hood and Classy's YouTube channel to be a part of that raffle to get a free lunch, because you never know when they might hit you with that, right?
No
so super excited. While you guys are still on, we appreciate you guys. We're going to move right along and giving a wonderful introduction. And I'm going to move everybody from the stream, because without further ado, we got to, give a proper rendering to the wonderful Miss Rachel Golden. Whoop, whoop. Y'all make some noise for Rachel Golden in the building. Rachel Golden, if you guys do not know, she's going to tell you what she does. That's her right there. And of course, she is with Davis Insurance Agency. Anytime, day or night, you matter. So make sure you guys most definitely hit her up. Welcome to the show, Rachel Golden. Y'all make some noise for Rachel. Woo, woo. Make some noise for Rachel.
All right,
Rachel?
Welcome, Rachel. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
So this is Rachel Golden. She's a master insurance broker. So she's going to get into talk about on this segment. She's going to really talk about the difference between SR22s, SR50s, how important it is to have insurance, how not having insurance affects your license. So she's most definitely going to take it away and let you guys know more about the insurance world. What up, Rachel?
Hey. So can you guys hear me okay?
Perfect.
Okay, so again, I have been in the insurance industry for about 15 years. Just to tell you a little bit of backstory, I started my background at the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, where I worked there for about 4 years in the Meadows. So I was used to helping, that area, everybody in that 46218 area. So I was
hold it down. POP, hold it down.
Yeah, I'm used to conflict. Yeah. So then I left there and I worked for Allstate. I did there for 5 years, and I worked for Geico for 7 years. And then I opened up my own agency back in 2019. And I have not been back in the corporate world since. So I thankful for that. So basically what I do is I set up insurance for pretty much everything and everybody. Home, auto, we do renters insurance, bonds, surety bonds, we do certificates of compliance, SR22s, we do truckers, authority, everything. Pretty much if you need it, I can assist you with that. A lot of times in our community, we look at we have a stigma of being out here driving, riding dirty, and not having insurance, not having license. And so what I try to do is I try to close that gap. I don't like to see my brothers and sisters out here like that. They call me because some of them call me when they're in trouble and it's almost too late. Some of them call me right before it's bad off, but I want to close the gap when it comes to who's insured and who's not, because too many times you wait until it's too late and you wait until an accident happens, and then you're calling me like, Rachel, I need a certificate, I need something, I need something, and I can't always make a miracle happen. So what happens is if you're driving on the road and you're pulled over, say you're speeding, for example, nowadays having insurance is almost more important than having a license, because they're going to ask you for it. They're going to ask you for your proof of insurance. So if they give you a seatbelt ticket about 30 days down the line, or maybe 2 weeks to 30 days down the line, the BMV is going to send you a letter and say, hey, you were pulled over, right? So now, even though you were pulled over, we still need you to show that you had insurance at the time you received this ticket. Okay, so and that is in the form of a certificate of compliance. Okay, a lot of people won't be able to obtain that if they did not have insurance. Thankfully, I can dig and find. Sometimes you have insurance and you don't know it. Okay, you could be on somebody else's policy. You could be You may be a truck driver. You may be on on a company policy. What I do is I look for resources to help you get into compliance if you did not think you had insurance at that time. You may have had it. We may be able to make some magic happen. So that's why a lot of people put my name out there. They contact me, and a lot of times I'm able to help for a fee, of course. So that is what a certificate of compliance is. It's showing proof of insurance when you were pulled over or involved in an accident. Okay. I'm going to stop right there just because I don't want to put you guys on overload. Do you guys understand that? Does anybody have any questions about that? Just because I know we're all humans. We all have to carry insurance, and you guys might have questions too on that.
Absolutely. All right. Anybody have any questions? Go ahead, KJ.
Can you hear me? This is KJ.
Yep. Go ahead, KJ.
Well, first, nice to meet you.
You too,
Ms. Rachel. That is, I don't think I necessarily have questions, but I'm very intrigued by this, and I will be reaching out to you. We just started our trucking company last year, so I'm always looking to educate myself and learn more personally with booking loads and things of that sort. Mm-hmm. So I will absolutely be reaching out to you.
Very good. Very good. That's something that we do. We actually have an office is about to open up on Sunnyside Road over off of Pendleton Pike.
Yeah,
Sunnyside, right in between the Kroger and the Kohl's. It'll be right in the middle of there next to Cato's. We'll do DOT setup. We'll do dispatching. There's insurance, obviously, of course. Pretty much a one-stop shop. So reach out to me, and I'll give you what I got.
Game changer.
That's awesome. Can you show the business card again?
Yeah, I'll show the business card again for Rachel. This is Kelly Harris speaking.
While you're showing that, I do want to kind of briefly touch on the SR22 and the SR50 just to kind of shed some light on the difference between those two, because a lot of times people don't know what they need, and you just might not know what you need. And so if the courts tell you that you need a SR22, what that is a consistent notice to the BMV that tells them that you have insurance. So I might start you an insurance policy, and say, for instance, 2 months down the line, that policy cancels, or you go into cancellation for non-payment. Well, what happens is the BMV is notified. They receive an alert that say, hey, John Doe no longer has insurance, or they're in cancellation mode. So then you turn around and get a letter that says, hey, you're required to carry a SR22. And so then that triggers you to say, oh, I didn't pay my bill, or that might be canceled. Let me put my insurance back on. So SR22 is going to keep the BMV notified that you have insurance. Now, on the other end, a SR50 is like a one-time notice. They may say you need to just show proof of insurance in the form of an SR22, or excuse me, SR50. Well, what you would do is you would call me, get a basic policy or whatever kind of policy you want, as long as it's compliant with the BMV. You would get that insurance policy, and then I will process what you call a SR50. It's just a notification telling them that as of this day, you do have insurance. Now, if that policy cancels, they're not going to receive a notice to say you don't have it. It's not like a SR22. So it may just get you out of a pickle right then and there when you need it. But what good is it to be pulled out of the pickle if you're pulled over and you don't have insurance? You get right back in a jam. So right. I don't recommend, if you want a policy for 1 month or 1 day, I'm not the person to call. But that is the difference between those two.
Awesome. So there you guys have it, the difference between the SR22s and the SR50. So does everybody pretty much know the difference between those two? Anybody have any questions?
Yes, I have another question. I'm sorry, Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there. I heard you say that you guys have kind of like a wide umbrella of services. Do you do homeowners insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I did get your information, so.
Thank you.
Awesome. The wonderful Kelly Harris. Anybody else? Any questions? Any questions for Miss Rachel?
And just to tell you guys, like, I'm a broker, so I work with a lot of different companies: Progressive, Travelers, National General, Allstate, Bristol West. I have over 50 carriers. So if you don't like, if you have insurance now and you could be potentially being overcharged, I have a bunch of options, and I'll shop to get you the best rate, because we just have the flexibility to do that.
All right, so if no further ado, if we don't have any other questions, then we're going to move on. We really appreciate Rachel for being on the show. Like I said, for the people that are tuning in, shout out to all the replay viewers. She just explained the difference between SR22, SR50. She's saying if you just need coverage for just one day to get out of a jam, just to get in the jam, don't call her. It's a lot of other insurance agents that will be more than happy to probably assist you with that. But she's not taking a liability and a risk on that part. So if you're trying to get insurance implemented, you're trying to get on the right track, trying to have consistency, she's the one that you most definitely want to see, most definitely want to check out. I'll put that business card up one more time for you guys. The lovely, wonderful Rachel Golden. So you guys make sure you guys contact her. We appreciate you for having you on the show. Appreciate your time and everything. Of course, we will be touching in with Rachel periodically to talk about some insurance updates as far as things that change, because things daily change sometimes with insurance and BMVs and new laws and things of that nature. So make sure you guys hit Rachel Golden Davis up for your insurance needs, okay? Wonderful, wonderful. So moving along, Rachel's going to tag in with us and sit around. We're going to have some questions and some moderation, and we're actually going to go into that. So we have the lovely, wonderful Miss Kelly Harris in the building. She is a realtor and she's a broker. So I'm going to let Kelly kind of take it over and talk about what she do and where you can follow her as well.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Again, thank you for just having me on the show. So pretty much just a little background. Born and raised in Gary, Indiana. Moved here. Got into dental assistant. So I've got a background as a dental assistant for about 12 years. Switched careers. Got licensed as a realtor back in 2008-9, I believe. So right when the recession had hit, the market was crazy. The values was like really, really low. A bunch of foreclosures, bank owns, which in today's market is just the total opposite. So just thankful to be able to have sustained and maintain to be in the business and see just kind of the different trends of the market. But pretty much as a realtor broker, self-explanatory. I can help assist to help you either buy or sell a house. I also work for Davis Homes. I coordinate the interior and exterior colors of the home. So picking out just your countertops, your cabinets, your flooring, different things of that nature. I do or I service those customers, at least on the community side. Davis Homes also is hugely known for on your lot bills. And so if you have like a personal lot or some land that you own, Davis Homes is kind of one. There's some other builders as well, but Davis Homes is kind of one of the hugely known builders that can build your dream home on your lot and with your floor plan, their floor plan, or the combined floor plan. So, but again, like I said, I can help you either buy, sell. Got a huge load of investors. Right now, I'm just kind of in various areas. Again, I said I was born in Gary, so I've got some properties up there. They've got a really good market, just kind of doing some regentrification up there. And so if anyone's interested, just hearing about just the opportunities that they have in Northwestern Indiana and some of their home buying programs. As an investor, they've got a program, buy one house, get two free, just all types of different various home buying or first-time investors deals. So can definitely help educate and just kind of navigate that process. I'll put my business card on here, but for anyone that's looking to inquire any information, feel free to reach out on Instagram. That's just kind of one of my more, I guess, more visible profiles. It's Homes by Kelly, HOMESBY Kelly, KELLY.Harris. But feel free to inbox me or email me at homesbykelly@gmail.com, and I'll be more than happy to share any information in terms of purchasing first-time home buyers or as an investment property.
Super excited. Well, there you have it. The wonderful realtor, Miss Kelly Harris. Of course, if you guys have any realtor needs, trying to sell a home, put a house on the market, things of that nature, anything that has to do with your home, make sure that you guys hit Kelly up if you guys have any questions. Of course, we'll provide more details on the Distinctively Different page on Facebook, so make sure you guys are liking that. We'll put the updates with Rachel and Kelly's information. So I'm super excited. We just got the call from Jaylee, the comedian. He's going to be in the building. So this is Jaylee Thomas, the douchey man of comedy. So super excited for him to be a part of the show. So while we are waiting for him to join the show, I just have a huge announcement really quick that I'll make, and then we'll go into elaborating the more podcast structure of things on asking these questions and putting our opinions in it. But huge shout out to Carlton Howard, Castell Vodka. Super excited. If you guys don't have you one of these bottles, y'all need to get y'all one. And if you guys look on the back here, it is actually gluten-free. So there's not a lot of alcohols that you have, vodkas that's gluten-free. It's good for people that are trying to watch their calories and their weight. So I'm super excited for him to be a sponsor, official sponsor of Distinctively Different Podcasts. So of course, we'll be posting more information about that. So excited about that. We're going to have more events and things coming up. So right now, please don't forget to like us on YouTube. Please join us on YouTube on our YouTube page. Hit the subscribe button because that's where it's at. And if you're just now getting in the loop of things, we just had the wonderful Rachel Davis talk about insurance as far as your driver's insurance. If you guys, she's experienced with trucking, SR50s, SR22s. Of course, we had the wonderful KJ and Jasmine Dullen come in, talk about Hood and Classy, their stuff on YouTube. And of that nature. And then we have Kelly Harris that just talked about your realty needs. So if you guys are trying to close in on a home and trying to get things together, she is the one you want to hit up. So, all right, Pretty Back and Leslie, how y'all feeling? How y'all doing? So what's going on with Baby Sisters this weekend for the food?
Good. I'm not for sure yet what we're doing. We have a couple people that's down and out of town, so we got to figure it out. And I'll let you know if we have anything going. So awesome. That you can reach out and get some of that delicious, awesome homemade food.
Yes, that food is something terrible. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get on a question. We'll just pump it up since the ladies is in the building. I know people are having technical issues, but we'll ask the question to start off with the podcast. Who is your celebrity crush? Who is your celebrity crush? I will go first, then I'll let Rachel go, then Kelly go, then Leslie go, then Pretty Black go. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, I used to have a huge crush on Kyla Pratt. I don't know what it was about Kyla Pratt, but I love me some Kyla Pratt. Now she's amazing. I don't know. I'm just like that's kind of like who I like, because there's a lot of people out here I can say, like Riri, you know what I'm saying? Beyonce, you know, The Stallion, you know, it's a lot of them. But my original celebrity crush before I was even into celebrities like that and even understood the fathom of what that was Kyla Pratt. So there you go for me on my celebrity crush. Now, Rachel, now we know you're married, you know, white, you know what I'm saying? But who is your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush has always been
drum roll.
Love Jones, Lorenz Tate.
What? You better cut it out. Okay.
I love Lorenz Tate. Yeah,
You love you some Lorenz Tate, huh?
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Awesome. What about you, Jaylee?
Oh man, I am not like a favorite person. It's just kind of like I've got a lot of crushes, and so I thought about Lorenz Tate, but I mean, just kind of over the years, it's evolved, and so right now I think
Yeah, I'm just stuck in the past.
what you're like in your 20s, you get in your 40s, and you're like, yeah. So I think Idris Elba, like, yes. Anything he plays in, he is like hot.
He is.
All right. What about you, Leslie? She said Idris Elba. You got Lorenz Tate.
Yeah.
Okay. What y'all think?
My celebrity crush when I was a kid, and it may sound funny, it was Gerald Levert, because he was having them women dropping them draws. He was a big old teddy bear, and he was getting it in.
That was my auntie's crush.
If I can't have him, I'll take his daddy.
Not a have his daddy. So what about you, Pretty Black? What is your celebrity crush?
This whole time I've been talking, my mic been off. But
crazy.
My celebrity crush is Morris Chestnut.
Ooh, that's a good one too.
Morris Chestnut. Okay, so
he's
you like
fine, and he can play any part, and Lord knows.
Yeah,
I love him. Like, I love him on camera. I love him off camera. I just think he's a real down to earth person. He's just him.
Now, I will say in my defense, I will say that I've always loved me some Angela Bassett because I feel like she has been so timeless. But my crush with Angela was different. It was like more when I got in adulthood, started doing these films and seeing this powerful Black woman in all these different films. I think Tina Turner did it for me because I'm like, I don't understand what Ike is on. I don't know why Ike tripping like that. But I've always loved me her. And of course, you have these wonderful people that seem to not age. Everybody loved them some Beyonce. That's everybody's like typical thing, what I'm saying, to go for it. But, I started to develop into more things like Jill Scott. I mean, her beauty, her voice, because she's not the typical image for some men, I guess, would be like, she ain't got a slim waist and ain't twerking or whatever. But her aura is just, oh my God, that woman transcends. Yeah. That woman transcends. So really quick before we go into the next little questions, before we're arriving Jaylee Thomas to get on, I hope he gets on and doesn't have any issues before the time is over. Then we'll probably have to fix it on the next show. Kelly Harris, this is her contact information. So if you guys need to jot that down, if you guys need a screenshot or whatever you got to do, if you have a desktop, it's control and I think print screen. And then you guys can write the information down to feel free to network, feel free to ask any conversations about your home, whatever it is. I'll put that back up. And of course, Rachel Golden's information as far as the Davis Insurance Agency. Make sure you guys hit her up on insurance. She works with a lot of insurance agencies. So if you think you're about to call her with the rah-rah and fool her and tell her what her job is and what, listen, she's got it down packed. She's been doing this and she knows what she's doing. So anytime, day or night, you matter. You just don't matter if you're just trying to get an instant coverage for 24 hours and pay that little money, be done. Just don't call. Just find somebody else, please, please, please. All right. So let's go into. You said what?
I said, don't waste her time because she's giving you knowledge on what you need. And if you can't understand it, contact her and she's going to explain it detail by detail and you will be good to go. Because she hit me with some stuff that I didn't screenshot it so I can call her because I need it too.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
She might can help me with my policy. So
all about that driving. Yes, I'm serious. So we're going to get into some other questions. And because we have some holidays coming up, let's talk about that. Let's shift a little bit. Do you guys have any family traditions? If so, what? Rachel, any family traditions?
Not really. We just, I mean, you know, now that we're all older, you know, we used to go to family's house to go to cook. I mean, you know, go to family's house, and it just started since I bought my home 10 years ago. I've been cooking every year for my family, and they really enjoy it. And we just do the holidays at home. We go to family's house, but we do the majority of everything right here at home. So that's really what we do.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Kelly.
So I did start the tradition. Like when I had my first daughter, we would I would just get them ornaments, and I know probably a lot of people do this just to keep up that tradition every year, get an ornament. And then probably about 7 years ago, I fell off. But we were doing that, and I just thought that it was so nice because I could remember my brother's family. They did that, and just looking back over the years, you know, when your kids are older and they're, you know, and they have families, and you're like, oh, this was your second ornament, you know. That was just really nice. And of course, you know, the more kids you have, just seeing everybody's ornament every year that resembles, or just show some type of connection with them. So that was our tradition, which I kind of started it back, but we kind of got a few years that we, you know, didn't get ornaments. But
right. What about you, Leslie?
Our family, we really don't have any traditions since my grandmother has passed away. We all really get together at my mom's house. That's like an everyday thing. I mean, we get together, and the holiday time, it's really crunk because we play spades, and people are gonna get cussed out because they playing wrong and they counted their cards wrong. So I sit in the front room and just listen because I don't want to be a part of that. So it's just being around the family and all coming together for me for the holidays is all I ask for. Because I don't have too much family, and the family that I do have, and once we get together and we're happy and we seeing each other smile, that's all I can ask for.
Right. Awesome. Awesome. What about you?
I don't have none.
All right. Well, that was simple. Let's go
will
into
have
the
some, 'cause she's coming to my family's house for Thanksgiving. If she thinks she doesn't, she's coming.
Let's see.
Long as I got a caramel fro, she's coming.
Yeah, listen, if you got a caramel frappe, man, she'll be sitting up here eating that thing frozen. We always get together and be talking, and I'm telling you, she be on there eating that little frappe, and I'll be like, who does that? She said, I got 4 more in the fridge. I said, okay. All right. Oh my goodness. So since we're talking about that, we're just shifting, asking these little different random questions. Hopefully will spark some interest in different viewers, and they'll leave their comments, of course, as they go. But let's ask the question, what song do you listen to the most? And if y'all didn't know, I ain't gonna really put it out there like that, but I'm gonna do it. She probably gonna kill me. But Rachel she's a woman of many hats. This woman and this voice, oh my Lord, talk about the anointing. So and then her skills in the music is just amazing. She has 2 wonderful sons that are just, their talent transcends. Of course, they get it from their mother. They're very talented. And of course, their father, they're very talented individuals. And I'm telling you, y'all got to check it out. So that's another show, another discussion. But what songs do you listen to the most? And anybody can go, whoever want to talk, listen, because I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to go first. Forget it. Now, I've been listening to that Tobe Nigwe, and I'm telling you, my favorite track by him is called Fi-Fi, and I'm telling you, it is an amazing track, and I find myself having that on repeat a lot, or just listen to anything Tobe Nigwe, but I'm huge on that, so I'm heavy on that. So that's what I've been listening to the most. What about you guys? What song gets you? What song
lately? It's been Jasmine Sullivan, Feelings.
Yeah, okay.
That's been my song lately.
Okay. Come and pick up your feelings. Let me tell you, come pick it up.
Or I can drop them off, whichever.
Drop off your feelings.
Yeah.
Okay, swear out the gate. What about you, Leslie Kelly?
For me, I just like to listen to all types of music. Like, I don't have a favorite song because I got a lot of songs I like to listen to. I might be in the slow R&B mood one minute, and then I'm in the rap minute. So I don't really have a favorite song. I just listen to a lot of artists. I do have a favorite song, but every time I listen to it, it makes me cry. So I don't really listen to it anymore. It's called "I Miss You," and every time I think about that song, I think about everybody that I miss. And sometimes you can't call the people you miss, so I try to avoid that song because I know I'm gonna get in my feelings. So. And I want to say it's by Kim McCole, but I might be saying her name wrong. But I love that song. I Miss You. So anytime you in your feelings and you want to listen to that, that's a good song to listen to.
Okay, good song to listen to. So now we're about to get turned over into because Rachel, what song do you listen to the most? You just listen to all the songs, huh?
I listen to a lot of songs. I have been listening to, depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I've been listening to, I can't think of the name of it.
Why don't you sing something for us?
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
But the song is so pretty, y'all. Why can't I think of it?
Who is it by? Is it man, woman, slow?
It's slow. It's like a ballad. Is
it new? Is it something on the radio?
It's not really on the radio. It's like I think a white guy sing it. But it's so pretty. I know y'all know it. Let me find this song. It's beautiful. Memory.
Come on, Cliff. You know you the music.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Cliff.
It's by Ed Sheeran. Y'all know who that is?
Yep, I do. Yeah, I know
exactly
the song.
Yeah. Ed Sheeran, he's cold. He's cold with it. I like Sam Smith too. He's real cold too.
It's so beautiful. That's the song I've been listening to. That song.
Right.
Thinking it out. Yes.
Right. Okay. So we're gonna talk about something, a real big topic that I wanted to talk about, and then we're gonna rock out really pretty much with this because we're getting close to our hour mark of time. So I want to be kind of considerate of the people's time because we have a lot more time to kind of come back and get on the podcast and do more things. But of course, life continues on, right? So we're gonna talk with the topic: what separates true friends from acquaintances? Now, this is where I want you guys to use your voice real big and split that knowledge because I know y'all got something to say pretty black. I know y'all already ready. So friendships can be hard, especially if they're not reciprocal. I feel that way. I feel like when you're in a friendship and if it's not, nothing's being reciprocated, it can be hard to really maintain that friendship. A lot of people hold on to meaningless friendships because of who they are. They're kind-hearted or whatever. Sometimes I'm telling you, that's not the good thing to do. I've learned. So what's your definition of a true friend? But first, we're going to talk about what separates true friends from acquaintances. And I know y'all might step on some toes with some people and they'll be watching like, what? Am I an acquaintance or am I a true friend? So whoever wants to start off, I'm pretty black because you got it. I'm going to let you start off.
I don't have no friends. Let me clarify that. If I deal with you, I don't see you as a friend. I see you as family. So therefore, for me, I don't have friends. That's just it. Like, you know, me and Leslie and Cliff, we hang out a lot. And I see Leslie as my baby sister. So if, you know, I see Leslie fucking up or if I see something's not right, I'm going to be real with her. I'm going to let her know how I feel about it. But at the end of the day, I'm going to still love her. I'm still going to rock with her. I'm still going to have her back. If she called me and say, hey, I was walking down the street and lost one of my shoes and I can't find it, bitch, can you bring me a pair of shoes? I'm coming. If she calls me and say, I'm hungry, I don't have no food, can you feed me? I'm coming. If she calls me and say, I need my nails done, I ain't got no money to pay for it, I'm coming. So that's like with Cliff. Even though sometimes Cliff can get on my nerves like a big brother can. Love him to death. Yes. But if Cliff need me, I'm coming. So I don't do the friends. If you get that close to me to where I'm chilling with you and you're welcome to my house, I see you as my family. And that's just that. Acquaintances, I see you out in the street. Hey, how you doing? I talk to you through Facebook, but I'm not calling you. I'm not kicking it with you. You don't know where I live at. I can care less about where you live at.
Okay.
I keep my circle very small. And if you're in that circle, it's because I love you and I trust you. But if you betray me, you don't want to see that side of me.
Yep, that's it. That's it right there. I love that. I love it.
All right. Yes, that was great.
Yep. Leslie, what you think?
Same thing she said. Like, you have friends, but sometimes they get to the point where the friends that you have, they become your family because you talk about everything with them. But then you have them ones that you can't tell everything because they're gonna tell your business to the next person. Even if that could be your best friend, and they go behind your back and say something to the next person that they might not feel like they don't talk that much, but they don't really know. And you done went back and said what they said. I don't like that. So for me, I don't got that many friends. I got 2 friends, and they call me every day to make sure I'm okay. I got family, but I can't consider them as friends because they my family. And, we got to stick together. Even though we might not like each other at times, we got to stick together. Friends, sometimes they might be there for you when you need them, but sometimes they may not be. I understand people have a life and they might not be able to call you every day, but just shoot out and say, hey, how your day going? I'm just checking on you, making sure you was doing all right. That's all it takes. But sometimes people don't look at it like that. They want more from you than you want from them. And if you can't give me the same equal friendship, then it's not going to work. Because I can't be your friend for when you down. And then when you come up, you forget about me. But then when you back down, you calling me again. I have friends that do that to me. And that's because I'm kind-hearted and I be lonely. I'm around kids every day. And I love the kids to death. But sometimes you got to be around other people, other adults, so that you can figure out your life and your friendship. You got to go through things with people. But I've had a lot of friends, and today I can't even say they friends because they done hurt me in a way that I never would have thought they would have did. So I don't have a lot of friends.
That's why you don't have no friends, because if they was a true friend, it never would have happened. So they were never your friend.
Correct.
Yep. What you think, right?
So what I was gonna say is, y'all right, about that. But like some people, it might sound strange. Some people don't know how to be a friend. And it's not even their own fault, because if you never, that's like anything. If you've never been shown how to be something, or if you really never understood something, then how can you really be that? So like, for example, I only have a couple friends too, maybe 3, we all been friends 10 plus, and what I learned is things that I would do for them, they may not do for me, but it's not their fault because I control what I do. They control what they do. I can't look for somebody else to do what I would do because I'm me and they them. You see what I'm saying? They might do stuff unintentionally, and I might do something unintentionally because that's how we set up. So I think if we spend more time not really worrying about somebody giving it back the way we give it, we will save ourselves so much more disappointment because that's what people do. They're gonna disappoint us. We gonna disappoint our own selves because we're not 100% where we want to be. So how can we expect somebody else to be 100% with us? You see what I'm saying?
Take them to church, girl. Take them to church.
I used to get mad at my buddies or, get mad at boyfriends or whatever because I'm being this way. I'm being this way towards you. I'm giving you this. I'm giving you all of this. And you not giving it back to me. But somebody can't give you what they ain't got. They cannot give you what they ain't got.
Yes, indeed.
You kind of got to look at it for what it is and decide if you going to rock with that relationship. And that means friendship, partner, whatever it is. Are you going to rock with that relationship as for what it is? Or if you're going to go seek somebody who share that same energy with you, and then you won't have that problem because they're going to give it back.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. I think that is totally right. I mean, I feel like that way too. I think I've learned in the foundation of just building relationships. And it took a long time to understand that everybody don't know how to do certain things. I mean, of course, we can start with our parents and we can say, you know, what they did that we probably wouldn't do. And we don't understand why you didn't do that. But sometimes they didn't have the know-how or were equipped to do that. And so that's why you see the difference. And when you start having kids, you be like, you'd be a better grandparent than you was, you know, a parent. Like, what's going on? Like, I like the new leaf, though. You know, I like the, you know, the wonderful thing. So piggybacking off of what Rachel said, you know, it's just one of those things where I personally had to learn that when I mean reciprocal and when I mean by giving back, it, like, for instance, I might be able to give Rachel $5, you know what I'm saying, every day. But then Rachel may be able to buy me a Subway sandwich once a month, okay? Now, it is different. It doesn't compare. She's not doing what I'm doing. I'm giving $5 every day. You're only giving me a $5 foot long once a month. You know, but that's what she's able to do as far as the contribution to the friendship, but she's still making a deposit, if that makes sense. So if she does make a withdrawal and she needs to withdraw, she's covered because there's a deposit. Right. So that's what I mean about the reciprocal, because everybody has lives. Everybody's circumstances change. I may have had a whole year where I spent time with you the whole year going out, partying, doing this. But now this year is a year of business. This is a year for me to go to conferences and travel around the world. I can't be with you every day. You know, so sometimes people get in their feelings about certain things that are not necessary. When you have the foundation of having true friendship and people that you call your friends or your loved one, I'm with Pretty Black when she says you kind of look at certain people as family. And we all have them family members where we got that cousin we love, but I just don't mess with you. You know what I'm saying? No hard feelings. You know, you do crack, and you always, you know, on the corner, posting up with a crack pipe, asking for change. And I love you. And I'll give you my little $5 at my little ashtray or whatever to help you out. And I'll send that love and I'll feed you and I'll do stuff as far as the urgent attention of now. But when it comes down to dealing with certain things, I wouldn't be doing that. So I guess it's people's world and how they classify friendships and how they view them. If it's a friend, I do believe that this person should understand this assignment as a friend. We all too grown to be playing around as individuals. So if you grown and I'm grown, you know not to disrespect me. I won't disrespect you. You know what friends do and what friends don't do. And sometimes it's understanding what is your meaning of a friend. How do you have a relationship or how do you friendship? You know, before we can even think about being friends. So it's just knowing the difference between the interactions with acquaintances that you see. Hey, how you doing? I see you every day because I work here. Great conversations when we at work. Wonderful. But it really doesn't go past that boundary of we hanging out, you know, where I live and all that kind of stuff. So a true friend is how the scripture says a friend is a friend all the time. So you don't have to worry about them not being a friend. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the importance right there of just friendships, of just having, I think they should change the word to consistency. You know, there's a person being consistent and rocking with you is just what really matters. So super excited about that. Any other questions right now that we have?
Nope, I'm just waiting on her to sing.
Not she like he said, don't do that. Don't put her on there like that. Yeah, but so I'm super excited. But yeah, she's really dope. Y'all gotta most definitely listen to the stuff. So you guys most definitely have to listen to some stuff coming out from her kids. Some kids is talented. They got some songs, but like I said, that's another show, y'all. It's another show to talk about different content. So I appreciate everyone for being a part of the podcast and being here. Rachel Golden, again, of course, give it up for her. Master insurance broker. She's doing her thing. I'm so happy to have her on the show, talk about this. So the best is yet to come. We have more stuff, of course, in the future to kind of talk about. So make sure that you guys are following and staying connected with these different business connection and plugs. And of course, we'll have more stuff on Distinctively Different to give you. Yes, 1 second. So I appreciate you guys for your time. Until next time, guys, we appreciate you for rocking out. See you later. All right, bye.
Bye.